No matter if you're planning on playing Iconey Island and Earthlock Adventure, or you just started it, here I've got 10 beginner tips for you that will be so helpful on your adventure. Tip number 1. Your animals need to be taken care of, otherwise they won't do what you want them to do, and they're gonna be pretty moody, maybe too sleepy to do anything, and they won't be of any help in the fights. So make sure you feed them, you pet them, you bond with them, you clean them, and give them the food that they like. There are some dislikes, and not every animal eats the same food, but you can see it pretty much. Look, he did not like the donut fruit that I just gave him. Here's a bonus tip. If you have your animals with you and there's a body of water like this little pond, just take them in there and their needs for a clean will be filled up straight away. You won't even have to... Yeah, he liked the donut fruit very much. Yep, so you won't even have to get the watering can out, and it will take ages to water all your pets. So just take them to the pond, maybe the one next to your house, that will do. And they get pretty happy if you pet them. So make sure you give them enough love, and they will level up and do what you ask them to do. Tip number 2. This one also got to do with your animals, and my advice here is level them up quickly in the beginning of the game by using their abilities. Get them to smash rocks or cut down trees, because this will help you to unlock certain areas on the map that you cannot reach otherwise. And if you unlock everything rather quickly, you can gather your resources faster, and you get access to all the areas that you need to gain access to. Like, for example, this path is blocked, but an X-Packer will help you. Same with this. This path is blocked, but if you have a Longhorn that has 3 stars, you will be able to get it free. I can't really see here now where it tells me on the map that it's blocked. This should be here, but I'm pretty sure I unlocked everything, because otherwise I wouldn't be able to get through here. Either way, I'm lucky it's still here on the map. This way I can demonstrate what I mean. There's another path blocked here. So level up your pets rather early in the game by just bonding with them, by cutting down trees, by getting rid of the rocks, and then you can get anywhere on the map where you would like to go. So there's 14 different areas on the map. So we have Blossom Meadows, Crescent Island, Dawning Sand, the Desert Dunes, Enchanted Plateau, and Froglet Grove, Heartland, Highland, River Falls, River Pastures, Sunless Horn, Tangled Mesa, and Waterway Canyon. I haven't been to all of them yet either myself. There's Crescent Island, no clue yet how to get there, or Fenland Point. Either way, each of those areas have different kind of resources and different kind of shrines. So to unlock everything, you have to level up your X-Packer and your Longhorn. Otherwise, you won't be able to get access to all of them. Tip number 3, defeat the pirate camps always in the same way. Wait till the piglies turn around and then run to the cannon closest to the captain, shoot the captain down, and repeat. Listen to the music, because the piggies change their direction with the music. My next tip in this beginner guide is one that seems pretty simple. Trees have a lot of different stuff in them, not only wood or leaves, like for example in this one. So if you come to a new area, don't hesitate taking down the trees, even if you have a lot of wood already, because there could be a lot of other stuff and resources in there that you need. I didn't know that in the beginning, because I thought all the trees, well, because you only have a few areas, that all the trees have the same things in them. But no. So if you're missing a resource and you don't know where to find it, it's worth checking out the trees and yeah, cut them down with your X-Packer. Another simple but very helpful advice is collect frogs on the go while you find them and come across them, because you never know when you find a shrine that needs a frog on top to give you some advice. Like, I just collect frogs when I can. I have 25 frogs at the moment and my bag is pretty full, so I can't pick up these little cuties. But whenever you come across one of these, you can just place a frog on it and you don't have to worry about, oh no, where can I find my next frog? So always pick them straight up when you see one, and it will be a lot handy later on in the game, or like when you unlock new areas, it will be really handy. So just pick up a frog if you see one. A tip if you want to make money quickly to spend at those nice little shops: go grab your longhorn and dig up some of the rocks that you can find all around the place. The ones with the gems in it that you can see already, or even the simple ones, because if you use a longhorn on those rocks, there might be some valuable gems in there that you can sell nicely with the frog boy, or at the box, or even at the shops. And some of them are rather valuable and sell for a high price. Not always will you be lucky to find something, but keep trying, and eventually you will get not only stuff like iron ore, but nice little gems like the Eventide emerald. You get the ruby kind of thing, and even some diamonds if you look in the right spots. The next advice is easier said than done, but build up those shrines as fast as you can. Gather your resources and get them built, because fixing those shrines will not only save you heaps amount of time by just fast traveling to your destinations that you need to go, or to the next one where you haven't built a shrine nearby, but also to just get other things built, like some objects or some other areas that you need to unlock. They will need some shrines built first, a certain amount of shrines, so you can get, like, for example, over bridges, or extend the buildings. For example, if you want to upgrade the shops and make them a bit larger, it tells you it needs a certain amount of shrines before you can fix things. So gather your resources and try to build up these shrines. They are a lifesaver when it comes to fast traveling. Tip number 8 is equally helpful, and when it comes to fast traveling, build up those little tents and put some beds in them. Extend them if you can, if you want to, because you can recover here, skip to the next day, if you have a bed in them, of course. I don't know if I took my bed now to put it down here in the tent. No, but I can craft one, or simply get one, buy one. If you don't use all of your characters in the beginning of the game, or if you just like one player, you can just grab one of them beds that were lying on the floor in your house and use them to recover hearts quickly if you're getting attacked by monsters. Just go to your tent, sleep there, have it in different areas. It makes it easier, especially if you haven't built up all the shrines yet. Then you can just fast travel to your tents instead. They cost a little bit of money, but they are very helpful. The next advice might be a bit of an obvious one, because you get taught this quite in the beginning of the game, but I still want to mention it because it's rather handy and a time saver for sure. You can get the pollen bags to pollinate your plants, but what is a lot handier and a lot quicker is summoning your bivy, bond with him or her, or it, and then pollinate your plants just with the Bibi. Not only will that save you some time, because you can pollinate a lot of plants at once, but it saves you the pollen bags, which are not only more expensive to buy, and also takes you some time to craft. It will also be so much quicker to just pollinate your plants and then harvest them after you use the Bibi for it. Here is tip number 10. So, you probably placed a frog on this little statue, and now it's Rebetta greeting you with a riddle. So, let's see what she's got today for us, or it's a statue. Oh joy, a visitor, bound to one place, I have little to do but one thing, coming up with riddles. But what good is a puzzle without someone trying to solve it? So if you think you know the solution to my puzzle, place the answer on the pillar to my right. Build grain by grain in a child's play, I vanish if nothing keeps the waves at bay. Well, that seems to be a sandcastle. Sandcastles will be at the beach. There sometimes you can find one, like I saw one at the Snowy Mountains. I saw like a snow castle kind of thing. Either way, if you can't solve the riddle, or you don't know what the solution is, in the beginning I had one that told me something about hands and what else was it, running only forward or something like that, and I thought this must be a clock, but nowhere in the game did I come across a clock to put on the altar. So if you come across a problem like this, do not panic, because the riddle changes every Tuesday midnight. That's it, my sweeties. I hope you found those 10 beginners tips very helpful. Enjoy playing and stay sweet. Thank you for watching.